From the deepest oceans to the darkest forests, cameras have captured creatures that look like they came straight out of a horror movie. Some are giant and slimy, some have glowing eyes, and some don't look like anything we've ever seen before. Are they real or just clever fakes? Stay tuned, because the things caught on camera will send a chill down your spine. And wait until you see number 2, it's the one that even made scientists uneasy. Number 10. The invisible hallway figure. This unsettling clip begins in a quiet apartment corridor late at night. At first, everything looks normal, just a dimly lit hallway and the faint hum of a ceiling light. Then a shadow seems to stretch across the wall, but there's no one there. Viewers who slow the footage frame by frame swear they can see a tall silhouette gliding toward the camera, its arms impossibly long and bending at strange angles. What makes this sighting so disturbing is that no one knows where the video came from or who filmed it. Some believe it's a simple camera glitch or a trick of light. Others claim you can hear faint footsteps when the figure passes, as if something invisible is pacing the hallway. The distortion, the strange movement, and the total lack of explanation leave an eerie feeling that lingers long after you stop watching. Number 9. The Malaysian toilet snake. This chilling encounter proves that sometimes the scariest creatures can appear in the most private places. In 2025, a resident in Alor Setar, Malaysia, heard strange splashing sounds coming from their bathroom late at night. When they cautiously lifted the toilet lid, a massive, slick, black serpent-like creature began sliding upward from the water. Witnesses described it as thick-bodied and eel-like, its dark skin glistening under the bathroom light as it writhed and coiled. The video that followed shows the creature pushing against the porcelain rim, forcing its way out with slow, deliberate movements that make your skin crawl. Experts later suggested it might have been an elephant trunk snake or a large water-dwelling python, but the size and slimy appearance left many viewers unsettled, and some believe it was something far stranger than a simple reptile. Number 8. The Wingate Hotel Phantom. In 2003, a night shift security guard at the Wingate Hotel in Illinois called police after guests complained of loud screams coming from room 209. When staff checked the room, they found it locked from the inside. The guard's camera captured the moment the door suddenly opened on its own. What makes the footage so eerie is that the room was completely empty. The bedspread was ripped, the carpet was torn up, and the shower was running. Yet there was no sign of anyone entering or leaving. The video also records a strange mist drifting out of the doorway as the door swings open. Some skeptics insist it's an elaborate prank or a mechanical glitch. But even years later, no one has explained the torn furnishings or the chilling sounds heard before the door opened. Number 7. The giant squid footage. Deep beneath the cold waters near the South Sandwich Islands, a research team sent down a remotely operated vehicle in 2025 and witnessed something that until then was mostly legend. Through the camera's lights, a colossal squid drifted into view, its enormous tentacles stretching far beyond the frame. The creature's eyes alone seemed larger than a human head, reflecting the ROV's lights like eerie underwater lanterns. Measuring an estimated 20+ feet in length, it moved with a slow, deliberate grace, proving that the sailor stories of enormous sea monsters weren't just myths. Marine biologists confirmed it was the first time a living colossal squid had ever been filmed in its natural habitat. For anyone watching, it was both breathtaking and terrifying, a reminder that vast areas of the ocean remain unexplored. Number 6. The Hampton Court Palace Ghost. Our countdown now moves to one of England's most famous royal residences. In 2003, a security camera at London's Hampton Court Palace recorded something that still puzzles visitors today. Late one night, the heavy wooden fire door at the end of a Tudor hallway suddenly burst open. Seconds later, a tall figure in a full-length cloak appeared, calmly pulling the door shut again before vanishing back into the shadows. Guards rushed to the scene but found no one there. The door's alarms had gone off, yet there were no signs of forced entry and no footprints in the dust. Palace historians pointed out that the hallway was once used by servants during the reign of King Henry VIII, and ghost stories about this wing of the palace go back centuries. Skeptics argue it might have been a staff member in costume or a camera malfunction. But those who have visited the site say the eerie footage, combined with Hampton Court's long history of hauntings, gives it an edge of authenticity that's hard to dismiss. Number 5. The Brazilian Ghoul. Late at night in a quiet neighborhood, a security camera captured a figure crawling across a dimly lit street on all fours. At first glance, it looked like an animal, but as the camera focused, the shape revealed long, spindly limbs and a thin, human-like torso that moved in a jerky, crab-like motion. A dog in the yard began barking wildly, adding to the eerie tension. The short clip quickly spread online, with many people calling it a ghoul or a demon. Some claimed it came from Brazil, while others traced it to Costa Rica. No one has confirmed exactly where the footage was taken, and that mystery only deepens the unease. Experts who examined the video say it could be a person in an elaborate costume, or even a trick of shadows, but they can't explain the unnatural way the creature bends its arms and legs. Number 4. The Indonesian Night Creature. This chilling encounter was uploaded to YouTube in 2025 by a group of explorers filming deep inside a forest on the Pakistan-Indonesia travel route. Their goal was to capture night wildlife, but what their cameras revealed was far from ordinary. As the group moved through dense trees with only a single flashlight, 2 bright glowing eyes appeared in the darkness. The figure behind those lights was tall and shadowy, almost blending into the trees as it shifted silently from side to side. Then, without warning, the glowing eyes vanished, leaving only the sounds of crickets and the heavy breathing of the cameraman. Viewers who analyzed the footage frame by frame pointed out a faint outline of a body, taller than a human, and moving with an unnatural, fluid motion. Number 3. The Las Vegas Giant Creature. In April 2024, a quiet suburban night in Las Vegas turned into something straight out of a science fiction movie. A local family reported a bright flash across the sky, followed by a loud crash behind their home. When police arrived to investigate, the family explained that they had seen 2 towering figures, each nearly 10 feet tall, moving in the shadows of their backyard. Their Ring security camera captured a brief, blurry glimpse of one of the beings. Through the fence slats, a tall silhouette appeared for just a few seconds before fading into the darkness. Adding to the mystery, other residents reported seeing a glowing object fall from the sky that same night, sparking rumors of a UFO crash. Number 2. The Hook Island Sea Monster. Long before modern deep-sea cameras and digital trickery, a French photographer named Robert Le Serrec claimed he captured something enormous off the coast of Hook Island, Australia, in 1964. The black and white photographs show a gigantic tadpole-shaped creature gliding just beneath the surface, its smooth back stretching across the frame like a living submarine. Witnesses who were with Le Serrec said the creature was at least 70 to 80 feet long, with a head as wide as a rowboat. The water around it appears calm, yet the sheer size of the dark figure is enough to make even seasoned sailors uneasy. Skeptics point out that it could have been a cleverly weighted sheet of plastic or a sandbank illusion, while believers insist no hoax could create the subtle ripples and depth seen in the photos. Number 1. The Fresno Nightcrawlers. We end our countdown with one of the strangest and most debated cryptids ever caught on film. Back in 2007, a Fresno, California resident set up a home security camera after noticing his dogs barking at night. When he checked the footage the next morning, he discovered something almost impossible to explain. The black and white video shows 2 long, thin, pale shapes gliding across the yard. They look like a pair of pants walking on their own. No torso, no arms, and no head. The legs bend slightly as they move, but their stride is smooth and almost floating, like marionettes drifting a few inches above the ground. A second sighting years later in Yosemite National Park showed a similar figure moving through the trees, which convinced many viewers that the original wasn't just a prank. Skeptics argue it could be puppets or digital editing, yet experts who analyze the Fresno tape say the motion is too natural for a simple hoax. What makes the Nightcrawler so unsettling is their simplicity. There's nothing monstrous, no claws, no fangs. Just those eerily perfect human-like legs gliding silently through the dark. Which one gave you the biggest chill? Was it the silent Fresno Nightcrawlers, the massive Hook Island sea creature, or the invisible figure gliding through an empty corridor? Share your thoughts and your own spooky experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. If you enjoyed this countdown and want more thrilling explorations of the unexplained, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. There's always another mystery waiting, and we'll be here to uncover it with you.